I'm going to focus mostly on an interaction I had with a Justice for Julius supporter. The supporter reached out to our family's social media page a few weeks ago. The beginning of his message read, "I have marched for Julius numerous times, including the other day, which was on TV. I have never read the transcripts of this case, as most of his supporters have not. After careful consideration of the evidence at hand, I have completely changed my position. I am so sorry for you, for your family, just so sorry. I want to apologize for my role in misleading people about this case. I have a bunch of close friends that are leading the charge for Julius, and I am no longer participating." After reading his initial message, I wrote back to him, thanking him for researching this case and that it's messages like these that make me smile on hard days. It was just another confirmation of how misleading this campaign has been to even its own followers. Julius Jones, his family, and his legal team have been completely manipulating the public and preying on the gullible and good citizens of America. The former supporter went on to say a few more things. He said, "I have had a rough couple days with it. I marched for a murderer. They have framed it as a black versus white case, and it's nothing like that at all. He mentioned to me that he is friends with the two main people doing it and that he doesn't know what to think of them at the moment." He went on to say, "The facts speak to Julius being the killer, and that's just what it is. I had no clue he was guilty of a robbery with a deadly weapon. I looked up his entire history, and then I sat and cried," he said. "In that moment, I realized how misinformed some of these supporters are. Yes, I knew that most of his supporters didn't understand who they were advocating for, but it was a moment of better understanding of this entire situation." The former supporter went on to say how bad he feels about how him and the Justice for Julius supporters talk about my family and I. How they talk about you. It makes me feel so sick, how I talked about you. They paint your family as racist, he said. The former supporter also says he believes this campaign is taking advantage of the Black Lives Matter movement. He said, "I think Julius and family and friends, they have taken advantage of the BLM movement, turned it into a weapon. It's a gross distortion, and I won't be a part of it anymore."